reach the end of the trail, the air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right. Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter. Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, don't lack for firewood, please.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Ah, you've been saying that for years, but you've precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain Deliver André and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hey, Shay. Shay. Like I haven't heard that name before.
That's booty.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Where the hell were you two?
Yes.
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens! You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer! I will teach you some manners, boy.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains! Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere! Let them bury what's
He goes again.
Stop there, you! Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that fresh vessel!
Thank you. Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Another Templar's map.
That'll do. And how?
I'm gonna try, but just failed.
were saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shut. Begin, Captain.
Indeed, mate.
Come now.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay. A ship! This is a false shin. They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Fire! Damn these eyes! Ready to bar! Stop them, boy!
It's a gunboat! Ships of the Royal Navy, sir! They seem to be on their own, sir!
Fire!
More of them, sir! Ready to march, sir!
Tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Oh, this ship is so friggin' hard to control.
Stay my ship!
Fire! Haul in the stunsails!
Loaded, Captain! Ahoy!
You gotta be kidding me that this dog dumb
Give me some speed! Fire!
On your mark, Captain! Enemy heading for us, sir! Can't go, Captain! British vessels! We're all alone, sir!
Fire!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of your Gertrude. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier's pleased with us.
Please isn't probably too high of a statement.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Yeah, except for Shay doesn't stay.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit! Hang on, I'm getting you out of there. Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, Sipper, Chipper, Overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But...
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otzoberg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
She's an assassin.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess that'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Flashing wireless. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader. A man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you you know, feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you know, feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your coworkers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Okay, the numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Nathan Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Hatham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Hatham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Hatham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Is there any more I can do? That's mine. It's turned off. Locked. Is there anything here I can log into? All in one.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent Acosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
That looks to be it. Back to my...
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself. And hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
The Wally looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time. Not too much. More work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. Don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm your lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true, at least. What are we doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life.
You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Done. I am surprised.
I saw you. Here you are.
You certainly know how to handle yourself.
Come on, let's hurry. This ball.
Top form, Shay. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken. With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom, and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
What different weapons do we have? There's up.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission.
No. Task me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins from other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
Where are we? What the hell is here? Smart B to get up there. Can we just climb? Of course not. That would make it too easy, wouldn't it? We could just climb up. Okay, so do we have here a wall ladder, chest, more deer, beaver, okay, what the hell? I am not clue to what that crosses. Ah, now.
Hold there! Look at that!
I looked. What were you gonna tell me? Hey, have a drink. How that did not just push people along, I do not know. That's probably what you call stupid.
Hold there! You are mine!
Okay, that's ammunition. Okay, I can understand that. Okay, and okay, that looks to be it. Let us go.
Counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
And Achilles is there. Connor at the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Where homeward bound, 'tis a grand old sound on a good ship, taut and free. We don't give a damn, we drink or roll with the girls on old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, hoist, rolling down to old Maui. We're outward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling home to old Maui. Once more we sail with a northerly gale through the ice, the sleet and rain. Then conquer the fronts, then tropical lands we soon shall see again. Storm coming! Looks bad!
They're coming after us, sir! Rouge! Ships for the Royal Navy, sir! They seem to be on their own, sir!
Got sunk. Watch out for the icebergs.
All but mates!
We are headed straight for land!
Get them aloft! Don't salt sail!
Away!
Ah ouais, c'est toujours maintenant. Quand il pleut, c'est à cause de moi que t'es mouillé. S'il te plaît. Tu sais qu'on est pied dans l'arrière.
It's a weird one that I can't actually get to. Should I start a fight? Or should I just keep on with the main mission? Ah, start fight. Why am I up against the wall?
Je l'ai en vitesse. Resserrez le piège, les gars. Oh,
Ah, I didn't make it. Better luck next time.
There's on sail!
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keely's tasked you with this mission.
No. Task me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
Pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. Only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Oh, finally we did use the spyglass.
Captain, far now, Captain.
There, Cap. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. A say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. Your shot should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Fire! Taking some damage here!
Let out some sail! Or so.
Some shipwrecked cargo here, sir!
Killer whale ahoy!
Can we whale at the moment?
Douse the gallants and royals!
Good meat to be speared here, sir! Check every sail!
Fire!
Yeah! You have your orders!
Lose and catch the way!
Coward! Explosive shot the slower! Get in here! The ship, Captain! Working on it! Fire! Captain, hold your fire! Don't want to sink her. Now's the time, let's board her! Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
Done and dusted. But we need to sink 3 more. They're always around carrying 10 astern.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Some sort of cargo there, sir.
Pull them in with the wheel.
Yeah, drop your sword. Yeah, he is pretty pro at it.
Get the mainsails into the wind. Haul down! Haul down!
Crew up tops! Douse the main!
Loose!
Let's get after that one and then keep on course for the mission. 200, 100. Bring it down, bring it down. Well, remember, Northern Ireland's more British than. And we're done. Schooners are the most easiest to board. I thought I just repaired the ship. Fire!
Brace yourselves!
Get the mains free!
How far do we have before our location? Okay, it's just there. We've got 2 ships in front.
Rest me here if you've a mind to hunt it down, Captain!
I've played through all except for Liberations, because that was a yeah, Liberations was the only one I haven't actually played through. The one I have played the least was Unity. That was the one I played the least amount of. Everything else I gave a full-on try. I didn't really give Unity that much of a try. I really could not. The storyline just didn't seem that intact as it should be. I still wish they made this Rogue an actual complete story instead of a short story. Come on, closer, closer, because I just don't want to jump into the water. Oh, there we go. rude of you to interrupt me. I was killing it. Now I kill you. Interrupt me. Yeah, I'm still wary. I am going to give it another go, though. Unity. Alright, let's get back to the mission. I think that's enough pirating for now.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye, per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough.
Hey,
French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. We're clear, Captain. We should be nearby, Captain.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Where's the valet parking? Let's go. Yes, yes, we know.
What do you be needing today, then?
Oh, I have the money. I don't have the resources, though. The resources. Okay.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Actually, also, just thinking of that, Assassin's Creed 4, where you play as Conway. Is it not Conway? Is it Conway? I never finished that either. I think I was doing a mission. I didn't upgrade my ship. That's what was the problem. I didn't upgrade my ship, so I got to a mission where I was basically stuck. But yeah, I did not actually complete
Resume
that.
course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Well, we'll see.
Ships ahoy! More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Captain! She's breaking! They're firing, sir!
Fire!
Ready here! Still reloading!
Fire!
Raising monster! Going fast as we can! The dog, look out!
Fire! Fire!
Straight to the deep! Bloody cowards! Use explosives, shot the slower!
Who's left to fight?
Captain!
Yeah, I must say, I did like the Navy in, the change that they did.
Let us go on. Not too far from Anticosti Island now. Will your friend the spy be waiting for us? Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait for, Odyssey.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us. And maybe
I actually do like the change in, instead of, cannons and gunpowder to being archers and that.
Open skies, man out on the ocean. It's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Damn, this wind is hard. I must thought we were gonna capsize.
Getting close.
Douse the royals and talk!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived in Anticosti Island.
You mean what's left of a fort?
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's eau de vie. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the whiskey here is terrible.
True, you have more. I'm actually looking forward to more of, supposedly you have supposed battles you can actually fight in. I want to see how that actually works out, how they've actually worked that into the game, because normally an assassin does not operate in that sense, that they actually engage in the actual battle itself. Normally they're the ones in the shadows. Oh, I didn't actually need to do that. Oh, that's right.
Oh, by Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone took a cannon to it. I hate digging stone out of the frozen ground. Fixing it'll take ages. Hells! He's getting away! Can't see him anymore! Ha! You thought you had lost him, huh?
Nope, but you lost your life. Let's get back to what I was actually doing.
You can't escape us!
Did I say I was? Oh, not the musical crap again. That was always annoying. Alright. Let's do the... I'll grab that later on, because it seems like jumping off just to grab that seems to be a waste of time. Alright, let's jump down. I said jump down, not fucking do that. Ay, 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 ay. gonna shoot this game in a second. Oh good, I get to die. There's a... Well,
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
duh.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
I miss my Marie. Such a cool and fine part of that.
Where did you meet her? Your wedding. I slipped into the feast. I would say you slipped into more than that.
It's still way too easy to kill people though in this.
This is not for you.
It's not for who now?
Merci.
True. You know, a lot of people don't want them to reuse areas. I'd love to see them go back to Rome.
This is more like it.
I personally don't see a problem with reusing as long as you do it in the right way. There it is. Oh, you bastard.
Is that really
Still gotta get... I hate sometimes the controls. Or do the controls just hate me? Ugh. Where's all the bad guys? There's only 2 left down there. Everyone else is dead.
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade?
Not well enough to put beef on my family's plates.
If you want beef, raid more British.
Load it down.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Well, that depends on how they set up the story for that, because Greece you could set up easily thanks to Origins, but how are you going to set up Japan? If Odyssey is in Greece, it's a real hard thing to set up Japan. Because they're 2 very distinct and very different areas.
This is more like it.
The only thing they have very to that is that there are many different pieces of Eden in different shapes and forms, as we've already seen throughout the Assassins. That's the only thing that helps them, that they can shape a story out of thin air for naught. I must say, come on, except for a few, in almost all Assassins you've made new characters, so more than likely we already know we're making new characters in Odyssey, so making new characters again does not seem to be the problem. It's the story linking. Like, the only reason you can get away with using Greece is because of what you did in Origins. Basically, Greece is, well, you could take it as that Greece is trying, Odyssey is trying to tell before what happened in Greece. So, but to go all the way to Japan, that's a huge leap.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good.
Okay, so we're supposed to go all the way up there. This mission...
We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows his waters better, Sheikh. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Sheikh.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
I never had a problem with not needing to exit into the modern day. I actually liked that disappearing. I wasn't a fan of the constant back and forth. Well, we'll just have to wait and see on how they do it. You'll probably find it might be where it's just still you're working in Abstergo. Who knows how they do it? But I do love, that how all the great civilizations, Assassin's Creed has played off as being the bad guys. Rome, Julius Caesar was played off as being the head of the Templar, the hidden ones, which basically were Templars. The Templars being Templars, basically, were also played off as being the bad guys. You also have, in all of this, Britain being played off as being the bad guys. I find that hilarious. Whoop.
Trim the yards off the wind. Draw back.
Jump. I find it hilarious that some of the great nations are just constantly played off as being the bad guys in this. Yeah, I started off from the original, playing the first game through. I still remember when I played the first game through, I got to the part where you first were now the Chatillon, and you got all that group of Templars. I started randomly attacking the Templars, not realising I was supposed to quietly push my way through and attack Renown.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. You do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Oh, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Whoa, that was a giant leap. Oh, don't worry about it, because soon I am gonna be getting off this one and going to Dragon Age anyway. Because I've realized that sometimes I play too much of one game, so I try to keep it into a 2-hour slot of each game, unless I'm on a roll, of course. Can I afford? Yes, I can go up to you. What about pistols? What can you give me? Okay, I'm happy with losing range, especially when damage goes up.
My gratitude. Godspeed.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Dragon Age. I always enjoyed and liked. Assassin's Creed will be always first on my list, but Dragon Age is number 2. And then
I make
Mass
my own
Effect.
luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Okay. Oh, lovely. Oh, lucky there's a fog then.
Red Bank in sight, sir.
hunting ground.
Thanks. You're not close enough.
There. Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colony certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Come on, let's get away from the patrols.
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Ease off the wind! All in all sail!
Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay.
Aye, you too.
Washington must die.
Enjoy your day. It's not like they're watching for someone climbing through trees, tailing them from behind.
Aye.
Trying to give us this,
Nope, but you're down.
Enemy sight! Keep the slippery bastard in
Come on.
line.
Hold a moment. He's off. You.
What's this? Rifle.
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
Air rifle. The rifle is effectively silent range weapon which can cause sleep or, of course,
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say? Indeed. Master Washington has outdone himself. He has been looking rather pale, though. And his cough is worse than
They seem to have cleared the area for me. Good job, boys. Warning, get detected at the gun. Don't get detected.
expecting trouble tonight.
I don't know. Security is awfully tight. The captain brought in more men. I don't know. All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Washington.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
No criminals, no French. But I wouldn't...
just hanging.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Let myself get detected.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite the wrong fella, is he not? Oh, do not get your hopes up.
I hate stealth. I'm not good with doing anything stealthily.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. I'm about to murder a dying man.
Ah, damn it. I had the good idea because it came the way I was going. Not the way I was going, the way I was coming from. I should have doubled back.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Who shot? How did he? I'm too tired.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it! I'd better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Got a clear shot on the shite. Got a shot!
Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
Stop! Stop now!
Loose all and trim sharp to the... Fire!
Royal Navy, that's it! Have got help! Fire! They're too strong for us! Ready, good!
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
Dream about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this lost manuscript and work.
The chasseur has a lead on the box. Him and Chevalier sometimes.
Fire! Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, What does he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated too. Just words.
They've landed a hit, sir!
Fire!
Get the order! We'll board and take her!
Friendly forward ahead, Captain. St. Louis.
Like a magic lantern.
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front, and we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as light.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we... truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
Don't say.
Then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. A guide and kindly disposition. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation. We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
At a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Come along, you jolly brave boys. Plenty more grog in the jar.
Don't all but maids!
Right, alright, the screen will frost up right about now. For now, this is as far as I'm going. Thank you all for watching and see you next time.